Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to review squat wedges. So these are an awesome tool to help you squat a little better and maintain posture. So let's talk about these. You can get these on Amazon. I don't know, anywhere 20 to 30 something dollars. These ones are pretty hefty wood ones, but I like them because they have like almost like sandpaper grip on them. So definitely get one with good grip. If I can find the link, I'll put it below for Amazon on these. For these ones specifically, but there's a bunch out there, and I mean they're all good, but like I said, the surface and that the rougher the texture I tend to like, because that grip comes in handy, especially if you really want to go high on these. So to set up the wedges, I like to have them about shoulder width apart for me, and then I have them turned out a little bit. So the same way if I air squat without wedges, you know, I don't have my toes straight to squat, I have my toes out just a little bit. Right, when I go to squat, my knees are going to track over my toes, but I'll do that on the wedges here. So on the wedges, again, if it's really grippy, you can really go high on these and really get a good deep angle. I tend to play like halfway down. I'll have the ball of my feet on the ground, you know, and then I'll go to squat. Same thing, squat, knees track over toes, squat, knees track over toes. And this squat, from what I just did without the wedges, is so much easier. So what it's allowing, it's just helping your ankle mobility and just allowing you, you know, a lot of times when people squat, they struggle to squat, they pick up their heels, right? To squat a little lower. So that's all this is doing, is just elevating those heels. But it allows for just your lumbar and your back to just stay nice and neutral and strong, right? You're not rounding over when you squat. So that's what the wedges are great for. So it's a good way to really move through fuller range safer. So I love using these. I think it's a huge tool, and like I said, especially with the knees over toes stuff that's out there, you've seen wedges and that kind of stuff become real popular, and I can see why. So again, as we go to squat down with the wedges, we talked about the knees kind of over the toes there, right? We always want to squat a little bit below parallel and try to stay as upright as we can, and that's what this is going to allow. So to show that better, let me turn from the side here. I didn't want to start from the side, so you can kind of see the squat in general. So from the side here, I'll set things up. Wedges turned out a little bit. Get on here. Cool, so when I go to squat, I'm trying to stay as upright as I can. And again, everyone's different. Everyone has different ankle mobility, hip mobility. It's just built different, you know, our lengths are different, femurs are different, so it's hard to say like what's a perfect squat and what's not. So we just want to like maintain posture in our back, right? We have a nice neutral spine here, and I want to maintain that as long as possible through my squat, and this will allow that. So that's what we're doing here. So as I go to squat, I like kind of counterbalance with my hands. All right, keep a nice neutral spine here. All right, go about to a little bit below parallel, sink into that squat, and come back up. And you'll see if I don't use the wedges, okay, stay in camera here, as I go to squat, I can maybe come to like here to keep that same posture, but I will have to fold forward at a certain point to go a little deeper. So what these wedges are allowing, so now you can see it again, is for me just to sink down there and really maintain my posture, right? Almost like if you do a plank, keep that nice neutral spine. So as I go down, I can stay pretty upright. So I like using these for squats and maybe to teach a squat so really people can feel where they need to get to. And if people are looking good, you can even load up maybe some dumbbells. You can go barbell, step back on these too. But like I said, the wedges are just an awesome tool to help you squat a little deeper with good posture. So I hope that helps. Hope that gives you some insight into wedges, and yeah, comment below, let me know how it goes. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe. I'll put links below. I have Happy Tiger Fitness. I have an app where if you want to follow my workouts online, I give my workouts for free on Instagram and happytigerfitness.com. So if you want to follow along, they're like garage workouts. But I'm building this channel to give people workouts, but just to help people, inspire people to move more and give some tips. So that's what I'm here for. So, all right, see you soon.